Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sally Lemus. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. The Oleai Sports Complex was burglarized over the weekend. Also tonight, two males make their initial appearance in court. And military personnel are here just in time for July 4th. And sports, a family that runs together and brings others to the island. Stay with us, these stories and more are next.
What's the move? Kinda wild out. Catch your groove. She said, where you going? What's the move? Kinda wild out. Catch your groove. What's the move?
If you are planning on drinking this 4th of July, make arrangements for a safe ride home. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the CNMI Department of Public Safety.
Mickey D's McCrispy. Formerly known as the Crispy Chicken Sandwich, now has some respect on his name. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Real talk. The Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich should have been named Spicy McCrispy from jump. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Half a day to the Wami and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Monday, July 3rd, 2023. Not only was the Oleai Sports Complex broken into, it was vandalized. Police are looking for those responsible. A container over at the Oleai Sports Complex was recently broken into. Facility Supervisor Nathan Guerrero believes that the incident took place over the weekend.
This morning, one of our staff had come into work and he was making his way to the container where we normally hold our stuff to maintain the field. When he arrived, he noticed that the door was a bit open. One of the doors to the container was a bit open and the padlock was broken and it was on the ground.
Upon further inspection, that's when they realized that a bunch of their groundskeeping equipment were missing.
Bush cutter, edger, the blower, and stuff like that. So immediately we called DPS and they came in to investigate the scene.
Guerrero says this isn't the first burglary incident. On Christmas Day of last year, the newly built baseball press box was broken into, and the missing items included baseball equipment that was used in the 2022 Pacific minigames. Guerrero says police were able to retrieve most of the items after a few days of the incident. For the past years, NAMASA has been making improvements to the facility for the community to enjoy and ensure safety.
It's tough because this is the equipment that's going to be used to host these tournaments. It's for the community, for the kids, for everybody that's going to be a part of the leagues that's over here with baseball and track and anything else that's going to be going on. And they also vandalized the the Little League field that they were about to, start painting and whatnot. And it's going to be tough if you keep painting and stuff like that, and then you're just going to vandalize because those things cost money, and it's not like there's a limited amount to go around and stuff like that. So times are hard for everybody, and we wouldn't want to keep, painting, overpainting, fixing up stuff if they're just going to keep vandalizing stuff.
The case is currently under investigation. Two males spent the weekend behind bars before appearing in the courtroom of Judge Joseph Camacho this morning for a bail hearing. 38-year-old John Roman Liswa is charged with sexual assault of a minor in the first degree, assault and battery, and disturbing the peace. Liswa was slapped with a $25,000 cash bail. According to court documents, Liswa allegedly touched a 9-year-old victim inappropriately. Chief Public Defender Doug Hardig represented Liswa, while Francis Demapan represented the Commonwealth government. Judge Camacho remanded Liswa back to the Department of Corrections and ordered him to return to court for a preliminary hearing on July 10, 2023 at 10 a.m. On a separate case, 44-year-old Jimmy Sarandino also appeared before Judge Camacho for the charges of assault with a dangerous weapon, strangulation, assault and battery, disturbing the peace, and interfering with a domestic violence report. The victim told police that Sarandino allegedly slapped her face, pulled her hair, throwing her down to the ground, and continued to kick her. She says Sarandino then choked her for a couple of minutes until she managed to kick him off because she could barely breathe. Sarandino is currently on probation for another domestic violence case. Judge Camacho maintained the $10,000 cash bail set by Judge Wesley Bogdan and remanded Sarandino to DOC. He is scheduled to be back in court on July 10 for a preliminary hearing. Also in court this morning, a law clerk accused of sexual assault says he is not guilty. A jury trial has been set for October 16, 2023 for 34-year-old William Abrazinskis. Abrazinskis was back in the courthouse this morning entering a plea of not guilty to sexual assault in the first degree, assault and battery, and disturbing the peace. A pre-trial conference has been set for August 30 at 10 a.m. At the hearing, the party should be prepared to advise the court whether the matter will be disposed by a change of plea, trial, or other disposition. Abrazinskis did file a motion to disqualify all the Sinamay Superior Court judges to preside over his case. Through his lawyer, Chief Public Defender Doug Hardig, Abrazinskis believes since the alleged victim is a longtime employee of the court, she may have had interactions with the Superior Court judges, compromising the appearance of neutrality. Abrazinskis further requested that a special judge or a judge pro tem be appointed. Judge Camacho denied the motion, stating he is knowledgeable of the facts and it will be the jury to decide the verdict. He says Judge Govendo and Judge Naraha did recuse themselves due to the immediate supervision they have to the alleged victim. Abrazinskis remains on house arrest but was granted his request to leave his home between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. for grocery shopping. The Sinamay welcomes a U.S. Navy ship just in time for July 4th.
So we're so happy to see them come and spend their time here on our beautiful island of Saipan.
USS John Finn arrived on Saipan today. It's one of the latest and newest Navy guided missile destroyer, bringing in over 300 men and women to the island.
Extremely excited to be here in Saipan and in the Northern Marianas Islands for the 77th celebration of the liberation. The crew is extremely excited to be here. It's one of our first real kind of liberty ports to get out, be in the United States, and be able to do all those things that we don't get to do in foreign ports. But it's great to be here in the Northern Marianas Islands, and we're excited to be here. Great weather, and we look forward to the parade and some of the other festivities that are happening here on the island. So thank you for hosting us and having us here.
This port visit is special in its kind, as it was accompanied by Rear Admiral Gregory Huffman, who is the new Joint Region Marianas Commander.
I think the CNMI is absolutely a critical portion of the entire region, how we are posturing our forces, how we are able to both protect the United States territory and get a chance to expand what we are doing throughout the region. So the John Finn is one of our newest ships forward deployed to the area. They'll be operating in this area for the next 7 or 8 years, and the chance to bring them out here on their very first patrol is really incredible. So I see the CNMI as being a very vital part of all of our defense initiatives as we move forward in the region.
Governor Arnold Palacios and Lieutenant Governor David Apatang were at the port to welcome crew members.
We continue to support our military. We are Americans, and this is Saipan and the CNMI is just one part of the overall strategies of the region for the U.S. and our allies.
The ship is home ported out of Yokosuka, Japan. They will be visiting the NMI for 3 days. The Marianas Visitors Authority welcomes 2 new board members who have strong ties in the industry.
Jamaica Tyron and Sachiko Mofnis are new MVA board members. Ms. Tyron is the AGM for operations for the DFS group. Ms. Mofnis is the general manager at the Aqua Resort Club. Both have long participated in the local tourism industry. This week, at their first board meeting, MVA Korea presented a marketing and advertising plan to support flights from Seoul, as well as new flights scheduled for this summer from Busan, which is Korea's second largest city. The plan calls for a mix of media buys, everything from elevator screens to train stations to big anamorphic designs where images will come right out at you.
We create the 3D design creation for Saipan, Rota, and Tinian, which is Saipan with the Managaha Island.
The spending plan amounts to about $800,000 over the next 18 months. It's a sizable investment. The money comes from a grant that has some strings attached. The money cannot be used, for example, for local destination enhancement. It needs to be used for marketing and is designed to be used to market in our source countries. MVA also discussed Managaha Island. A new operator, Mariana Global, is scheduled to assume control of Managaha this Saturday, and very little is known about the new operator and their plans for the iconic tourist attraction. Chris Nelson for the Channel 2 News.
All right, coming up, Liberation Day is tomorrow, and we tell you what you can expect. Stay tuned.
One of the best addresses in Saipan has office space available now, right in the heart of things. The Marianas Business Plaza offers reasonable rates and can help build to suit your needs. You'll love the central location, just 15 minutes from the airport and 10 minutes from Garapan. Ample and covered parking keeps your vehicle close and protected. 2 restaurants for easy access, lunch, dinner and business meetings. Building security and 24-hour access to your office. Backup generators, so you can run your business in all weather. And 3 elevators mean easy and convenient access. It's the address in Saipan, the Marianas Business Plaza.
Get your goods here with care and attention with Micronesia Air Cargo Services. MAX is all about connections. Daily flights to and from Guam, 4 times a week to Rota, and bi-weekly flights to Tinian. We are connecting the Marianas. Perishable goods, Home Depot furniture and appliances, even live animals, operating since 2013. Check out our Thursday special to Rota from Guam and Saipan. Call Max at 670-288-6227 If it fits, we'll take it.
Opioids are commonly prescribed drugs. They can help ease short-term pain after surgery, an accident, or illness. Common brand names include Vicodin, Demerol, OxyContin, and Percocet. Opioids can be very addictive, and they can actually change how your brain works. Opioid misuse can lead to death. If you are prescribed an opioid medication, talk to your doctor. Always take exactly as directed, never take higher doses, keep your medication secure, and safely dispose of unused or expired medication. It only takes a little to lose a lot.
This project was supported by a grant from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the Commonwealth Healthcare Corporation. Contents are solely the responsibility of CHCC and do not necessarily represent the official views of the CDC or the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. Beach Road Garapan will be closed for most of tomorrow as the annual and traditional July 4th parade is set. This year's Liberation Committee are putting the finishing touches on the preparations for tomorrow's 4th of July parade. Chairwoman Nadine DeLon Guerrero says there were many changes along the way, but they finally have it down.
The parade will be starting at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, and they can expect to have 2 categories in the best division. So there'll be one winner for each category, which is best nonprofit and best citizenship award. So it's going to be a culmination of all kinds, whether it's nonprofit or associations, different government agencies, some villages came out too. So that I feel like the citizenship one is going to be the most interesting, although there are a bunch of nonprofits that did join in, and I'm interested to also see.
Cash prize is $4,000 for each category. The float would have to reflect this year's theme, which is Resiliency Rising.
And this year's theme is based on all the things that we've gone through, especially stemming from Camp Susupi. So all the way up until recent history with our experience with Sodalor, then we had Mangkut, and then we had Jebi, and we had U2, and then the most recent pandemic. So all those things combined into whatever you decide to represent on the float, the judges will be looking out for.
DeLon Guerrero says there is an entry of 15 floats along with numerous organizations who will march Beach Road tomorrow.
Priscilla Jacopo has been working really hard with her committee to make sure that everything goes smoothly tomorrow. I know they've been working with the lineup, so we have all kinds of different organizations that will be represented, from nonprofit to the military to our local football and baseball association. So come out and support your favorite team. They'll be walking the grounds. So yeah, we hope you see somebody you know, and maybe that'll be an organization that you'll want to join next year.
The 77th Liberation Day Carnival festivities made its debut over the weekend. With over 100 of people in attendance, DeLon Guerrero says it was a simple but successful and smooth opening.
And I feel like one of the most exciting highlights, aside from all the entertainment that we have live on stage every night, is bingo. Bingo is coming back to the carnival grounds. Yeah, so the first game is going to be played tomorrow, and it's going to happen from 1 to 10 p.m. A lot of great prizes, and speaking of prizes, we have raffle prizes throughout the night. $1 a ticket. It's our way of fundraising for next year's festivities, so please support. We didn't get a chance to have a royal court this year, so this is how the committee is hoping to raise funds to prepare for next year as we rally to get funds together to hopefully deliver even more, a much better, more amenities for the 2024 celebration.
Some vendors at the carnival grounds will be open as early as 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Community members are urged to come out and support the Liberation Day festivities.
I hope you all come out and support our local artists, our musicians, our entertainers. We put them on stage so that they too can have the experience while our community members also have that same experience with appreciating their art. And likewise with our vendors, we try to provide some space for them to make some money because, you know, times are hard. We do know that austerity measures have been implemented, and it's made it a little harder for people who have lost their jobs, but now they're moving into entrepreneurship. And that's exactly what this Liberation Day festivity is about, remembering who has sacrificed for us to enjoy our freedom today, right? But also to help somehow contribute to the economy and making it better by providing different avenues and ways for our local entrepreneurs to make some money while enjoying our local artists who are live on stage every night.
Some new terrain will soon be accessible for those who like to drive and those that like to cycle and hike as a new road nears completion.
Work continues this week in the Garapan area as the tourism district is undergoing a major facelift, starting with the Paseo de Marianas, which is getting a new 2-lane road right down the middle. That should improve the aesthetics and the business climate for these Garapan shops. On the opposite side of the island, a new road is going in as well. The road will link some of the top natural attractions in the north with the east coast of Saipan. From the air, you can see the new road adjacent to the Kingfisher Golf Course. That's Kingfisher holes number 2 and 3 on the right side of your screen, and the new road on the left. As you get down towards the ocean, the new road follows the rugged coastline towards the north. A couple of secluded inlets. First one here is called San Juan Beach. Another inlet here. I actually don't know the name of this one. Melvin Magau has been working as a security guard on the road project for the last year. As construction continues, his job is to keep access limited for trucks and heavy equipment to go in and out just past the golf course.
Cannot go in because they still dumping in the golf course inside, so cannot go in because very empty truck in and out.
The new road will link up with the radar station road, and if you continue north, you will come to Calavera Cave, then Bird Island, the Grotto, and Bonsai Cliff. It's definitely going to change traffic patterns and scenic driving opportunities for locals and tourists. It's expected to be finished before the end of the year. Chris Nelson for the Channel 2 News.
Thank you, Chris. All right, folks, don't go anywhere. We have sports up next.
Need a new phone? Trade in now and get up to $500 off our best 5G devices. Trade in your older phone in any condition and step up to better savings and speeds only our 5G network can provide. Check out our website and catch up on the best mobile experience. Trade in now. Docomo Pacific. Better together.
Hafaday and Tiro golfers, you're invited to the 21st annual Hand Me Charity Classic Golf Tournament on Saturday, July 15th at Laulau Bay Golf and Resort West. Cash, cars, and other incredible prizes, and with our popular Blackjack Double Peoria format, anyone can win. Awards luncheon and a raffle you don't want to miss right after. So register today at Laulau, and we'll see you for a great day of golf on July 15th. From your friends at Hand Me.
Premium office space available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Upgrade your work-life balance and enjoy a distinctive blend of location and nature with open spaces and ocean views. It's the perfect place for creative professionals who want real results. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com. Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Buenas sports fans.
A family originally from Tennessee moved here to the islands last year. Since then, they have been dominating all the races they could. Let's meet them. The Taflinger family is not new to running. Since their time in Tennessee, they have been joining cross-country races and other sports they could get their hands on. Now they have made a name for themselves here on Saipan and has invited over their family from Ohio to visit their new home.
I am thrilled with that. That has been a wonderful thing for them to get involved in. Yeah. So we're just so glad. And they've felt very welcomed and, been accepted into the group and just real thrilled for that. So they've improved too.
It's their first time on Saipan and so far they love it.
It's been a goal of ours, for a while, so we're excited about it.
We have missed them so much, but we're just thrilled to be here, and we're going to stay for a good 5 weeks, so that will be a real pleasure and a blessing for us.
Their son-in-law, Chad Taflinger, won 3rd place during the half marathon event in the 2023 Oceania Athletics Masters. Their kids, Landon and Kaylin, have also been active in school sports and running races as well.
Unofficially, that is Glendale Middle School running the 4x400 meter relay.
Premium office space available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Upgrade your work-life balance and enjoy a distinctive blend of location and nature with open spaces and ocean views. It's the perfect place for creative professionals who want real results. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
And for your KSPN weather report, Tonight, partly cloudy with isolated showers, east wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, lows around 79, and a chance of showers is at 20%. Tomorrow, which is Independence Day through Wednesday, partly cloudy with isolated showers, east wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, highs near 87, lows around 79. Your chance of showers is at 20%. Your marine coastal forecast, mainly gentle trade winds are expected through Wednesday. Combined seas of 3 to 5 feet will persist through Thursday before increasing some of the weekend. Your high tide will be at 8:46 p.m., low tide at 12:48 a.m. And there you have it, folks. That is your Monday edition of the news, sports, and weather here in the Marianas. Thank you so much for watching the Channel 2 News. We hope you have a great night, you have a great Independence Day, and we'll see you back on Wednesday with more.